PJ, what's the team's mindset heading into the series?
I think we're all excited. Obviously, to still be playing at this point in the season, so just a lot of excitement, and we're ready to go.
I'm going to go ahead and assume you'll be getting a lot of cap this series. What is the challenge that he presents?
Obviously, he can shoot the ball at elite level, get to the rim, finish, and you can pretty much do everything at his size. So, he's a great player, and obviously, I'm super excited to go against him and compete.
How different is he than players you've seen throughout the postseason thus far? A big man with a quick release who is willing to put it on the ground.
He poses so many threats. He can pass the ball, he can shoot, and I think he's just a great player, obviously. So we're gonna have to be locked in each and every night and bring our A games for sure.
What have these first two series taught you about not just yourself, but this team that can help you in this series against Minnesota?
Just to keep fighting. No matter if we're down 20, up 10, up 20, we still got to fight. And we know they're a great team, great defensive team. So we just got to find ways to take advantage of that.
A lot's been made out of their height, their 7-footers and stuff like that. Do you anticipate we'll see a dramatically different series in this one than we did against Oklahoma City?
Yeah, they've been the best defense all year. So we've got to find ways to try to score the ball, obviously, and defend them as well. They have two dynamic superstars, and I'm honestly just really excited to play against them.
PJ, if the Timberwolves are favored and everything, you've kind of brought your resilient mentality with the pose and just how much pride do you take in just looking to upset the odds and lead this team to upsetting the odds?
I don't feel like we're an underdog at all. We're both in the Western Conference Finals for a reason. So I don't know what people are thinking, but for us, we're confident in our abilities and we're confident, and we can't wait to go to Minnesota.
PJ, I know one of the things that you post on IG is Bible verses. How much has your faith kind of helped you get to this point?
A lot. It's the reason I'm here. He's done so much for me, and I'm just thankful and forever grateful. I feel like the closer I get to him, things just start getting a lot better for me.
You've been playing with D. Jones for a few months, but you might have played against him in the East a little bit. What's impressed you about him now being his teammate that you maybe didn't know from before?
How well he plays defense. His game offensively, he can shoot the ball, he can get to the rim, finish. Obviously, he has a floater mid-range game. He has a bunch to his game that I haven't seen. So just being able to play alongside of him has been great. He's a dog out there as well, and he don't take nothing from nobody. So you just love playing with guys like that.
You've played in 1 million basketball games in your life. Do these games feel any differently when you actually play them?
Not really. It's all the same for me, honestly. It's just an opportunity to go out there and to just win. So for me, I love playing the game, and it's just fun for me.
When you do guard a bigger matchup like Karl Towns, what's important for you to avoid foul trouble?
Show my hands, but use my body a little bit more. Show my hands, obviously, and just try not to reach as much, and just try to contest everything he does shoot, and just make it tough for him.
The last time the Mavericks played was before the trade deadline. So what kind of challenge does this present to you and Daniel Gafford?
A bunch. They're obviously a good team, so I just can't wait to see how we match up versus them and what we can do and really good and what some of the things we can improve on as well.
Derrick, from your perspective, can you just talk about the impact that you've had on this team?
I feel like for me it's been a whole lot on the defensive end. I take on the assignment guarding the best player, and that's something I like doing. It's not a burden on me or anything. I love doing it. I want to go out there and guard the best defender any other day, so I'm happy for it.
17, 19, and 22 points to close out the series against the Thunder. What kind of groove are you in right now and the confidence that you have on the offensive side of the basketball right now?
My confidence has been like this all season. It's just, shots fall, shots don't fall. It's a make or miss league. I really can't hang my head on missing shots. I'm not going to make every shot that I take, so I just go out there and play with that confidence that I have and just be as aggressive as I can.
And the challenge of dealing with Anthony Edwards in this series, can you talk about his athleticism and what you can possibly expect in dealing with him?
He's quick, athletic, can shoot the ball. I just gotta pick my spots and be aggressive, be physical, and try to keep him off his spots.
going off that, you said, you love, all year you said you love taking on the best players, and the Timberwolves team has a lot of great players. So just how excited are you for this matchup from a defensive standpoint?
Very. I mean, I'm excited for the matchup, period. I'm just glad we made it to the next round and we got more games to play. We got another opportunity to be a great team and showcase that we are a great team.
How is this challenge different from the one that Oklahoma City presented to you?
It's a totally different team. Nobody on that team is from OKC's team. That's the difference for me.
Derrick, is there anything you learned personally with the run with Miami in the bubble that you kind of harken back to right now or can kind of lean on as you get deeper into the playoffs?
No, I wasn't playing as much. So, I mean, as a viewing it's the playoffs. It's gonna get tough. You gotta go out there and give it everything that you have. You can't go out there and BS thinking that you're gonna get a win. So you gotta play all 48.
But for you personally, in your journey, so to speak, did you visualize you'd be, such an integral part of such a good team? Is that part of something how you prepared yourself to be where you are today?
Yeah, I mean, I trusted my work as always, and in other situations I wasn't as fortunate enough to have the opportunity that I have right now, which is to play a lot. And I mean, Coach Kidd put a whole lot of faith in me when I got here and told me that I was gonna have to work for my spot, and I did. And, I mean, he trusted me to go out there and be who I am.
So for you to be where you are today, is it a sense of relief or accomplishment, or both?
A little bit of both, I guess.
Is it better or worse to take Minnesota on? I mean, which is better, the champs or this young team that's just now feels that they're unbeatable?
Say what's better or worse?
Yeah.
I don't think nothing's worse about it.
I mean, what did you have? I mean, going into this, did you have a druthers of I'd rather play?
No, I don't care who I play. Whoever they put in front of me, that's who I'm playing. I really don't. I can't pinpoint or dictate who I want to play. It's a league. You got to play who they put in front of you.
What makes them such a difficult matchup for any team? But for you guys, what's the challenge with their matchup was?
They're a great defensive team. That start, and they got a whole lot of offensive firepower. So, I mean, the combination of both is tough to guard, but we got the same thing. So, I mean, they got to guard us as well.
Talking about the early years of your career, undrafted G League, two-way guy, how did that adversity maybe shape or mold you to help you get to where you are now today?
Just kept me strong. Mentally, you can go through a lot. For me, I've been through some things mentally, and it just only made me stronger. I mean, I kept my family close. I kept my circle tight. And I just put my head down and worked. Got in the gym and kept working. And, I mean, my work is paying off.
In OKC, UND Live, coming off the game through the tunnel, you said, "Fear no man." Where does that mentality come from?
That's just who I am. I mean, I fear God. No man that bleeds blood like I bleed, I fear no one. That's just how I am.
Derrick, last time we talked, I asked you about D-Live, and you were excited to talk about his big Game 6.
Mm-hmm.
I know he wanted first-team rookie, he got second-team rookie. How cool is it to see him just rewarded for everything he's been through this season?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, like you say, he should have been on first team, but, he got second team. I'm just glad he got the accomplishment. And, he got that accolade next to his belt. But it's just a start for him. Next year he's gonna have a tremendous next year, and hopefully we can see him on that all defensive team one year.
Why do you think, I'm sure you've been asked this throughout the year, but why has this team been the right fit for you, and why do you think you've been able to flourish the way you have here?
My teammates just, I don't know, they trust me. The moment I got there, or the moment I got here, it was all love. Everybody embraced me with open arms, and we on the floor together. Everybody's unselfish. I mean, nobody goes out there looking for themselves. Everybody's out there. If they have something, they take it. But if they're trying to get a better shot, we're going to focus on getting a better shot and making sure we make the extra pass.